more cost-effective to fly to LA or to rent a car and drive?
All right, hello again. We're back now with a much longer sentence or question than usual, and it's an A or B pattern. Okay, some of it is, I think the beginning is a little easier, and at the ending it might get a little harder to catch in terms of listening. Slowly, is it more cost effective to fly to LA or to rent a car and drive? Again, slowly, is it more cost effective to fly to LA or to rent a car and drive? Now, quickly, is it more cost effective to fly to LA or to rent a car and drive? Is it more cost effective to fly to LA or to rent a car and drive? Wow. All right, let's slow down and look at the parts here. Number one, cost effective. We have to get that as a vocabulary word, cost effective. Notice the hyphen or the dash. We're putting these two words together. Cost effective means what? That's effective in terms of money, that it's low price. So we can say, is it cheaper to fly? Okay. Is it more economical to fly? Would also be okay. That's what we're talking about here, is the price. So if it is cost effective, it has a low price. All right. The second one that we need to notice is LA. Most of you will probably know LA is short for, of course, Los Angeles. But we often say LA. It's a very short form, LA, LA, LA. So LA, Los Angeles. Okay, number three, we need to look at the sound combinations. We have a lot of liaison in this one. Is it, is it, is it, is it. That's easy one. Cost effective, cost effective, cost effective, cost effective. Might even be a blend here. Cost effective. All right. Still, that's not a big problem. To fly to LA, okay, or to rent a car, renta, rent-a, renta. Very clear liaison here, but again, should be easy because we often talk about rent a car, rent a car, rent a car. Here's where it gets a little harder, I think. Here's one liaison, car and, okay. Rent a car and drive. Rent a car and drive. Okay, is it more cost effective to fly to LA or to rent a car and drive? Rent a car and drive. That one is harder to catch. Okay, and then it combines with another difficult one. This is actually elision, not liaison. This is a combination of consonants. So we have a final D and an initial D. It's very common to have elision here. That means that we're going to combine these into one sound. And drive. And drive. When spoken more quickly, and drive. And drive. There's one D sound. So it almost looks like we take the final D, the initial or beginning D, we combine them into a single sound, a single D. So it means that there's a reduction in the amount of sounds coming into your ear. And drive. Rent a car and drive. Okay, slowly. To rent a car and drive. 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 Okay, the last point that we need to talk about is a common problem here in Japan. We have an A or B question. Is it A or B? Yes. This is a very common response in Japan. It makes sense to Japanese people. It often does not make sense to non-Japanese people. If the question is it A or B, we expect A or B in the answer. Okay? Is it A or B? Yes. Feels very unnatural and confusing to most non-Japanese. Probably this Japanese yes is agreeing with the second choice. Probably it means yes, I agree with B. However, it's not a good structure to use in English. What we need to do is repeat either A or B. We'll give some of that information to make it very, very clear. Okay, that's everything for this one. Thank you for your attention.